Safety, job security, and getting the economy rolling again. Those are some of the major concerns in the trucking industry right now. Bob Jones tells us that even as millions of truckers hit the highways to get us what we need, many of them face an uncertain future.
While many of us are staying home, truckers are on the road, hauling more than 70% of consumer goods.
From your viewer's perspective, I would tell them to look around the room, and pretty much everything in that room has been on a truck at some point or another.
Ryan Richards is the Chief Operating Officer for J-Rail Transport in Akron, which has 400 drivers, 1,200 trailers. The company delivers a mix of food, home products, and raw materials, and is weathering the coronavirus storm.
We have those like in the food industry, they're busier. We do ones that are in the automotive industry, they're obviously much slower.
J-Rail's revenue is down about 25% in recent weeks because of the coronavirus. Still, the company gave its over-the-road drivers a 20% raise for the month of April to show support during a very stressful time. Richard says a few drivers who are older or have health conditions have decided not to drive during the pandemic.
We actually probably have only a handful out now. Most truck drivers are pretty patriotic. They want to be out there helping.
But Tom Balzer says not all drivers are getting that choice. He represents about 1,000 companies through the Ohio Trucking Association, and many of those are laying off truckers.
53.02% had to reduce their number of employees, and 38.92% are anticipating even further layoffs.
Balzer says some drivers who travel to multiple states are worried about having enough protection from COVID-19.
The challenge is that a lot of these products that they need, such as masks and hand sanitizer and those things, are not available for them.
Richard says J-Rail bought their drivers cleaning supplies, and customers are also taking precautions.
They went to where no touch, where you don't have to touch the paperwork. You don't have to get out of the cabs of the trucks in some cases.
With the pandemic's uncertainty and a low consumer demand, many truckers feel their livelihoods are at stake as they hope for an economic bounce back.
And I think that that's the biggest thing that's on everyone's mind is how do we get this thing rolling again?
In Akron, Bob Jones, News 5.